Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Free Tarot Readings at Aroma G's with me, Miss Nikki Jean. Today is Wednesday the 6th, and let's get it started. I already have a question in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with Inspired Soul. Thank you for joining us this early this morning. I'm just going to shuffle my cards really quickly. So the question is, hi, Nikki. I know I'm going through a change, but what type of change am I going through? Is it spiritual, career, love, or something else? Well, I'm going to see, and I can pull a couple other cards until more people start jumping on, because I'm not sure if you're unaware of it, but I'm going to pull a couple too. So I pulled the Two of Cups, and this is a new deck I just got, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's called the African Tarot. So I got the Two of Cups for you, Inspired Soul. To me, it is showing like it is concerning love, but also emotional change and emotional growth. And I actually want to say spiritual too. Like there's something that you are like learning to let go of, so something new can come into your way. So like a new growth between two things can happen. Definitely internal, so emotional, spiritual. And I wouldn't fight it. Whatever you're going through, don't try it. If it is going to feel really uncomfortable or like unfamiliar, because that is happening, listen to your body, but don't fight it or don't try to like understand it. Just go with the flow at this time to kind of get more clarity. But I will say it is kind of a thing between your spiritual and your love and your emotional growth that still needs to come to like a further journey. So yeah, hopefully that made sense for Inspired Soul. Leanne. Hello, Leanne. I would love a card reading. Of course. Oops. I'm going to pull one. Oh my goodness. My cards are just flopping all over the place. All right. For Leanne, I have, the Ace of Cups. A lot of cups going on there. We are in Pisces season, so like emotional stuff and love stuff is just going to be popping all over. So Leanne, this is just telling me that you just need to start your journey or continue on with your journey with self-love and to like heal. And if you've been thinking about pursuing a new healing activity or like, oh, I really need to kind of, look at yourself and do some like internal work, this is a wonderful time to start doing that. That is for Leanne. All right. Keith Jackson, you just want a general read for the future. General card for the future, please. Wow, a lot of new beginnings. I have Ace of Staffs, which is Ace of Wands. So whatever this is for Keith Jackson, whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, it's a good time to start, applying that out into the real world. All right. Hello, Rose. How are you? Lynn, good morning. Lynn, may I have a general card, please? Absolutely. Let's do, I'm going to pull this one. I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is for Lynn. So this telling me it's a good time for you to, whatever it is you are doing. I know that this might be like, especially when it comes to work or like your home life, like it has been kind of maybe monotonous and like you're not really seeing the efforts of it, but take your time. This is something to be very patient with and strategic with. So just keep doing what you're doing and just have a lot of patience because there is something really good coming out in the end. And that's for Lynn. Okay, Brandy, can I get a card, please? Absolutely. And I'm pulling from several different decks today. Sorry, cards are flopping. I'm using the Miss Cleo Tarot deck, which has just been kind of my newest favorite. So, Brandy, you have the Eight of Cups. This card tells me that there are things that you're trying to move on from, and it's not easy. It's not like the best. It's hard to let go, but to know that you are doing it for your own good. So honor whatever it is that you're trying to let go of, like honor it, understand that it did, mean something to you in your life, but it is time to really like move forward from it and like release it. Okay. Brandy. Okay. Rose, general card for today, please, my dear. Of course, Rose. Let's pull a card. I'm just going to keep switching. Oh, Rose, I got Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Death. I mean, look at her. This says it all. You're chilling, you're great, you're vibing, you're doing good. Just making sure that you own it. You've done a lot of hard work to get to this point. And if it feels like you haven't, make sure that you are like, setting your boundaries and setting those intentions. So people understand like you're not here to be messed around with. You're not here to be like disrespected. You're not here to be messed with. Like you have your experience, you have earned this spot. So own it. Okay. That's Rose. Sherry, hi, Nikki. Is this the wrong relationship for me? Well, we will see. If it's not a clear answer, I will definitely keep you posted. But is this the wrong relationship for me? No, but I do think, I mean, so the magician card is like a go. So like this means like this is something that you need to grow with. This relationship is going to be teaching you things about that you have held on to, or like traumas that you have gone through in the past that have not been reconciled. So you're bringing those past issues into this relationship, which is why it seems it's not really growing. Also, that person also can be triggering things within you that makes you want to run away, and this is trying to tell you to face it. And maybe this person isn't like the one you're going to be with, but there is something about a lesson and like where you are in your own growth, so you can become a better person in relationships. There's something there with that. Okay, that's for Sherry. Jean Williams, good morning. Can I have a general card, please? Absolutely, Jean. Cards are just popping out today. Jean, 6 of Cups. Oh, this is a very tender card. I mean, this card is showing like a mother helping a child, but this is all about kind of just getting back to like your own inner child. To me, this is what it's specifically for you, Jean. And remembering like things that maybe you hadn't get to experience as a child, or if there was any wounds or trauma within your childhood, to like let that little girl play, or let that little girl know that she is loved, or let that little girl know that she's okay and she's safe now. Whatever you went through as a child, like it's okay now, and to like give her some love, because I do feel like there might be like a little fear, or she saw some things like your inner child, you as a 6-year-old, or you as like a young kid saw some things that traumatized her and may have carried that all the way through. So just kind of like honoring your inner child kind of vibes today for you, Brandy. I know it was kind of a little deep, but that's how I do it. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't for Brandy. That was for Jean Williams. Sorry. Good morning. All right, Sherry. Can I get a general card? Absolutely, Sherry. All right. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. 8 of Spears. Okay. So this is to me, Sherry, this is kind of like telling me that you have some anxiety or some overwhelming, things that are kind of swimming in your head that aren't truly real. So you need to kind of take a step back and before you make any decisions, or before you act on like this is truth or this is what's really going on, calm the brain. You need to learn to calm down to kind of see the whole truth, because a lot of it's about how you are a participant in the actions. I don't know. So like you're not feeling good about yourself, or like you must have messed up, or why is this person not like me? Like there's something not true about those illusions that you're telling yourself. So I know this might be a little harsh card, but I do think there needs to be like a calming, or just like okay, maybe I'm overreacting to something right now. Maybe this isn't the whole entire truth before you start believing that it is the truth. Okay, that's for sure. Lex Vigo, morning, general card, please, and thank you. Of course, Lex. Okay. Oh, well, this was a wonderful card. I don't know what this is a lover's card. So today's a good day to, and this doesn't necessarily mean like you're going to find your true love, or if you're in a relationship, like, this is just showing that like a really strong union is trying to take place, and like you are in the right spot at the right time for it to happen. And it could be like within a business union, it could be like at work, like you might get another like a promotion, or just like you have connected with your partner on a different level, but there's just like a compromise between two parts that are coming together as a whole. It's a really beautiful card. And also, since I'm looking at the angel, this is Archangel Gabriel, I believe. Listen to the messages that are coming through today from above. Like there might be some spirit guidance that is trying to connect you. This for Lex. So just putting that out there. Okay, Sherry. Lavinia. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Can you please let me know, should I leave an etiquette if it's just a casual thing for me, or should I ask him now, as it's been a year? Okay, so I'm assuming you're talking about a relationship, if you want to leave. So wait, can you please let me know if I should leave him or leave them if it's just a casual thing? There's a lot of cards popping out. So this is telling me to go. Literally there's a red flag on the card saying like you should just go. This is something that you already know. Signs have been shown to you several times. And the guy, his back is facing the card, meaning like you're not, like it's time to look at that as a truth. So the question for Lavinia, I just want to make sure I said that right. Should I leave? Yes, you should leave. That's mine. Red flag literally on the card. Couldn't be any more louder than that. So there you go. Tiffany Scott, can I have a general card, please. Absolutely. Wheel of Fortune. Well, Tiffany, I don't know what's going on, but this is a time where your fate and your luck is a change. To me, this card represents like a change for the positive. It may seem a little rocky or things might pull you out of place, but things are shifting into your favor. So make sure that you don't fight it and you just trust the universe. This is a time to have a lot of faith in like those above and the powers above, because they're trying to, make your outside world like become, something more complete. So that's for Tiffany. All right. Jennifer. Okay, so I got Jean, Laura Chambers. Hello. Can I get a card, please? Absolutely, Laura. Keith, I got yours already. But so Jennifer, starting to get a switch. 10 of Cups, wishing card. Man, these are really, kind of positive vibes here. So Jennifer, this is telling me this card is like a completion, like a wishing card, like whatever it is that you want, you actually are seeing that is happening. And to remember that like it's something internal that you've made a lot of like strong like emotional changes or mental health changes to like get you to this point. So I'm sorry, this is for Laura, not Jennifer. Laura, to keep on like being positive about that. The 10 of Cups is a wonderful card because you've worked really hard emotionally to get, everybody satisfied. So Jennifer, can I have a card, please? You're feeling stressed. Well, that's not good. Let's see. Well, we got the devil. So sorry, Jennifer. To me, the stress is internal. I do feel like there might be things that aren't this might just be a time to check in with your mental health and activities that you're doing that might add or might be symptoms of the stress, meaning like if you're overindulging, if you're not getting enough sleep, are you drinking enough water? How's your health? What are you intaking as far as like food intake? Like you eating a lot of junk food lately? Are you ordering out? Like kind of like time to reassess like maybe how you can. These things do affect your body and the cortisol levels and your brain. So I would definitely just want to say, please check that before, or there might be things you just do to avoid or to kind of escape reality for a minute that aren't helping the stress levels. So that's where I'm going to say about that. Just kind of just like a wake up call, maybe just check in with your body, drink more water, eat healthier. Okay, I do have a well, I don't have a question from Suzanne Burns. So whenever you get that question, I will definitely check that out. So that's for Jennifer. Magic Flies. Is it time to get rid of Eric and walk? Well, that's a lot of people want to get rid of people today. So I don't know what that means. Okay. Wow. Another red flag. The same one. Yes, it is time to get rid of. Literally, this card is awesome because it is so, yeah. And you know it. So I don't know. Just, trust that it's the time. That's for Magic Flies. Les, L-E-S. General card, please. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, the High Priestess. I love this card. Again, this is the Miss Cleo Tarot deck, which I'm obsessed with. High Priestess. This is for Les. This is an amazing card. This is telling me to like tune in and tune out to yourself. You are definitely someone that has a lot of strong intuitive powers and a lot of intuitive strengths. So making sure that you are listening to them. I do feel like you have been starting to like start this journey or you already have the connection. So, it's a good day to meditate, to kind of like get the messages that the spirit really wants you to hear today. It's definitely a good day to do it. So make time for yourself to meditate or kind of get into that zone to kind of get what those messages are. Tennessee National, general card, please. Awesome. Tennessee National, what? That's really cool. Ace of Staffs. This is a time, so this is for Tennessee National. Whatever it is that you're trying to do right now, it's time to put pen to paper and put it into an active mode. You have a great idea. You've been kind of sitting on it for a while. You're like, I don't know. Today or, sometime this week is a good time to really like start planning it in baby step ways. Don't get overwhelmed by like the goal. It's just start working on how you can just get the feet off the ground with this idea. Okay. It's for Tennessee National. Okay. I'm still waiting for Suzanne Barnes. I do have like here we go. Susan Barnes. I got a super chat, so I have to answer these first. Should I worry about my son's girlfriend? Okay. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Susan. I have a feeling that is a little scary. And I'm not sure why you should worry. But Mama's got that Mama Bear energy. That's what I'm picking up on you so far. So I just want to make sure that. So Seven of Swords. I'm gonna say yes. But your son knows better. Okay, so she's already displaying signs of like, so you have the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant. So you already see like she's not saying her truths clearly. I do feel like this person might be a little immature, so she's not, it's almost like unintentionally not sure what her problem is, again, for Susan. She's kind of a hot mess. And I do think eventually, and I know this is hard for you to see, your son will see what you're seeing. But he has got to take his time. Like sometimes people got to learn the lessons the hard way, but he is not someone that's about people who don't follow things to completion. He does not like that. I can tell that if you say something, he expects you to do something, and she's kind of falling short in that. So you do have to, he isn't someone that's like, he's going to start seeing it on his own. It's hard for you to express those things, because the more you do, I do feel like he's going to push back and say, well, I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know her. So just trust that you have taught him that like the right things, because she's kind of a slippery person, or sloppy, I should say. And that is going to start to show as the relationship goes. And just, I would just put your faith, because of the Hierophant. So it's like, just put your faith in like, he knows better. It might take him a minute to like, to acknowledge that, but he doesn't. So yes, you should worry, but he will take care of it on his own. I know it's not going to be as fast as you would like it. So which isn't fun to hear, but he is a smart kid, and he will eventually see that, because he doesn't want to take on other people's burdens. I feel like she brings in a lot of problems. He's kind of like, I don't know what to do. He's got his own issues. So that's for Susan Barnes. And I pulled that because she did super chat. So thank you guys for being patient. All right, I'm going to go back to the general questions. I have Nancy here. Hi, Nancy. May I have a general card reading, please? Absolutely. Five of Cups. I like this one. This is kind of contemplation of like, okay, I've gone through some shit. I'm over it. I need to pass on. Like, you're kind of like at a point of like, man, I need to just stop moping or stop being sad for myself, because something needs to change. You're right. And it's not, don't force the change, just go with the flow on it. But like, it is time for you to kind of like really move forward, like cross that river into a new growth, like honor the pain. But you're kind of waking up to like, this is kind of bullshit. Someone's kind of causing you bullshit, and you're realizing it, and you're not here for it. So that's good. That was for Nancy. Oh, Tiffany, Scott, do I do live readings in person? I do when I'm in Nashville. I'm in Chicago right now, or I live in Chicago. But I will be in Nashville March 17th at Roman G's reading. And eventually I'm going to get my website up, and you guys can book me online, because I can do over the phone and Zoom. But thank you for asking, Tiffany. Deborah, good morning, Nikki. May I please have a general card? Absolutely. Judgment. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is for you or for people around you, but there is a sense of kind of a wake-up call to those, if it is for someone around you, like a wake-up call to like, oh, this person is actually not who they are. It's time for you to start being more critical in who you're allowing in your life, and not so emotionally based the decisions, but logically, like, yeah, it's time to be judgy. I like this card because sometimes it's like we're too like, well, it's okay, and we're not using like, well, this adds up and this is wrong, but we still excuse other people's behaviors. This is kind of telling me like, no more excuses for people's behavior, or no more excuses for your behavior. This is for you. Like, it's time to be like right or wrong, black or white. It's kind of a harsh card, but it's also a wake-up call. Okay. Laura, Susan. All right. Alyssa Hale, is he the one? Okay. All right. Alyssa Hale. Oh, this is always Six of Cups. I feel like you want to leave. And I don't know if he is the one for you yet. There's like, he's got positives. He's got positives for Alyssa, and there's no doubt about that. But he's also weighing you down. There's like you can look. This guy's looking back. Like there's still like an anchor that he's tied to. It's like not making you look forward. Like you got to like let go of that anchor so you can look forward. He's give it time, I guess, because I have a feeling like I'm already feeling like pushback with this one. You don't really want to hear that, but Is he the one? Maybe that's not the right question. Is he the one right now? Sure. But I do feel like there's more growth for you ahead for somebody else better. That's what I see. I don't know. Okay. Melinda Foltz. Good morning. Sebastian's Roger is missing teen here in Sumner County for 9. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I don't really enjoy doing missing people. I will try my best, and I would love to be able to do that. But for Melinda, I just want to definitely put that out there. I don't typically provide those kind of answers just because I do know there's so much more to that. But I will try my best. And honestly, I would like to, and again, like I would hate for this to be someone to believe, when it comes to a missing person or anything with a criminal activity, that's a little, I really don't feel comfortable answering this. To me, the answer would be no, but I'm also kind of not, don't quote me on that. This is just what Spirit says. Okay. I am going to do a couple more. Well, I have one more $10 question from Sarah. Sarah, if you want to, whenever she gets her question up. And thank you, Melinda. Yeah, it's just those things kind of make me, I love true crimes, or I love that kind of stuff, but I do get a little worried about that. All right, so what else? I'm trying to find one more question before I get to Sarah. This is going to be for Erica. Good morning. I would love a card to know what I need to do next, please, and thank you. This one I'm going to pull from the Rider-Waite because I feel like you need some very clear answers. Well, you got Wands. So you have the Queen of Wands, but she's reversed, meaning like you are so overwhelmed by your options that you're really fixated on the goal or what you want, like in the future. But when it comes to like achieving it in the real time, the day to day, you've stopped. So what you need to be doing next is really to take some stuff off your plate because it's kind of fogging your brain, and seeing like what's actually the most practical thing to be doing next. This is something with work and it's like your love life. I mean, it's centered around your whole entire being, that you just need to calm the brain, let go of anxiety, understand when you're having anxiety. Like maybe if you get paralyzed with like you have ADD and like you just stop working because you get that, I think it's called like sit freeze or whatever. And be practical about what it is. I also want to say clean. There's something about spring cleaning your house, getting rid of stuff in your home. Like maybe I'm not saying there's like junky, but like you need to like spring cleaning is around, this is the season. So clean something, clean your house. I don't know what it is, or get rid of old stuff, or go to the donation center and remove it. All right. So it's gonna be my last card is for Sarah. She did $10 super chat. I just want to thank everybody. Sarah, actually, really quickly, I'm gonna do LaTanya first because she's got a procedure tomorrow, which will be okay. Yeah, girl, you'll be fine. Rest though. Don't be doing stuff like the next day. Like, don't be trying to like go to work like 2 days afterwards. That's for LaTanya. Do not. Okay, rest afterwards. Feel like you're trying to be like, I want to go. I'm not gonna be in bed, but no, rest. Okay. So for Sarah, I have $10. I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Oh, you have some big things going on. So, Sarah, I have the Page of Wands, the Justice card, and the Four of Pentacles. So, Page of Wands is telling me that whatever it is you want to be doing, you need to not give up on that, and to make sure that we are. Oh, thank you for that message. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. The Page of Wands is whatever you want to be doing, then make sure that you're doing it in the correct ways, even if it's going to take a little bit longer to do, making sure that you're not cutting corners, you're not hurting anybody by doing this. You're doing it like laying down a solid foundation. You're finding if you're trying to create a business or trying to, even if it's like within love, I do feel like this is more like house or work related, that you want to be doing everything like correctly, even if it takes your time or even if it seems like you can't trust other people. And the Justice card is saying that like that, if you are in a court, I don't want to say it's a court battle, but there is like a sense of making sure that you're keeping your world tight, and so removing anybody or things, people, energies that are just weighing you down, or not fulfilling you, or not supporting you at this time. So if someone's just not in your, that you have to spend extra energy over and you are exhausted with, you need to take away, cut them out for right now. And I don't say cut them out, but like just honor your energy so you're not wasting your energy with everybody else, because I do think people have taken advantage of you in the past, and conserve because you are trying to bring something to fruition, but you're having a hard time getting that done. I do feel like it's because outside people are always pulling you in different directions. Okay. All right, guys, I went a little bit over. Hopefully everyone had a good session this time with some very great questions. I love it. Thank you for that message from Roman G's. Yes, we are tarot professionals, but that does not translate to mediumship or clairvoyant services. Not for me, but there are others who do that kind of stuff. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Thank you so much.